Conca Sport and Fitness, here to provide the most comprehensive and professional strength and conditioning programs. Develop exclusive strength and speed, build a body that can resist injury, access to world-class strength coaches, and personalized attention guaranteed to improve performance. Take your fitness or athletic performance to a much higher level. ConcaSportAndFitness.com, 413-304-2350.
Another Falcons weekly webisode presented by Conca Sport and Fitness, 1425 Westfield Street in West Springfield, as we come to you from the Mass Mutual Center again, this time coming to you from our new merchandise stand inside the Mass Mutual Center behind Section 15, and joined by the Falcons President and General Manager, Mr. Bruce Landon. Bruce, haven't had you on in a couple weeks. How you doing?
I've been busy. How about you?
Not too bad. Just filming webisodes. That's about it.
There's a lot going on, as we all know, with games coming up and everything going on. Very busy in the office this time of year, so tickets and corporate sponsorships and players in, players out, so it's a busy time of year, but it's nice to be here with you again on another one of our webisodes. Yeah,
and picking another location here throughout the Mass Mutual Center is this week's agenda, pretty much all Facebook based. All the topics coming from Facebook, and one of the questions or topics suggestions I kept getting was going around the Mass Mutual Center, picking different locations. We are around this arena a lot, so we know where everything is, but anything that's new and that people may not know, highlighting it, and that's why we're here in the merchandise stand here today. But like I said, behind Section 15 on the back corner by the Kids Club, by the Booster Club table, just a great spot. This is a spot here that we had many moons ago. We reopened this year, so let's get right into that. Here we are, we're behind the counter. There's no customers right now, but surrounded by pucks and scarves, and we got new merchandise coming in daily. But obviously the merchandise is one of the new things that we came into for this coming year. This stand being one of that, just the behind the scenes of what presented this great location.
Well, Charlie and I made the decision to bring our merchandise back in-house, take control of it again, and Alicia's done a tremendous job of running our merchandise sales for us, and just all the display work that you're seeing. And we went out and purchased a brand new display unit that's up near the front entrance, and certainly you need two locations in a building as big as this, and we came to this location and dressed up a little bit. Alicia, as you said, has done a nice job. We had a lot of different things, and our merchandise sales are going very well. Our online sales are starting to pick up, and I think as we get closer to the holidays, we're going to see that even more and more. We're also going a little off-site for a few Wednesdays coming up, starting November 23rd through December 21st, I think it is. We'll be on Wednesdays over Tower Square. Alicia will be over there at the display as well, selling some merchandise, gift packs, our special holiday packs. So merchandise is a big part of our revenue streams, and something we thought, Charlie and I thought, that we could increase the numbers if we took it in-house, and also it's a better branding opportunity to get more and more of our merchandise, get our fans wearing it. It's great branding for us as they wear it around town.
Sure, you took one of the topics away. I had Tower Square right here on the agenda. So,
I jumped the gun.
That's okay. That's something we wanted to get right into. But
well, at least we know we don't pre-rehearse this, right?
I think
it's all live.
We have proven that many times. But another weekly webisode this week with Bruce Landon inside the Mass Mutual Center, over at the merchandise stand behind Section 15. These webisodes always presented by Conca Sport and Fitness, 1425 Westfield Street in West Springfield. Appreciate the great staff over there at Conca Sport and Fitness for making these possible as we get into a very busy, it's hockey season now. It's November, we saw snow, we're getting close to Thanksgiving, and I want to stay on the merchandise theme right now because the holidays are coming in. I want to touch upon the holiday packs too. That's something that, once again, we've had great success with the holiday hat trick packs in the past. You've made the decision, as a staff, we made the decision to bring those back. Just walk us through what the holiday hat trick pack is.
Well, we found over the last few years when we started this that it's a quick purchase for people looking for that quick gift for Christmas. It's ticket vouchers. It's a Falcons hockey puck. It's all neatly wrapped, a nice little box. And I know I told the story at the staff meeting a couple of years ago. Bob Oliver and I came down on Christmas Eve morning and worked ourselves, and it was amazing number of, especially men, running in looking for that last minute purchase, and we sold an awful lot of the holiday packs. So we're going to start a little bit earlier this year, primarily because we don't have a lot of games in that sort of time before Christmas, so we have to take advantage of the games we do have, and it's one of the other reasons why we're going off-site as well, to try and sell the holiday packs. But it's a very sort of a nice little Christmas gift. It's priced, I think, at $30 this year, so you get tickets to a game, you get a Falcons hockey puck, and it's a perfect gift for anyone who enjoys Falcons hockey games, whether young or old.
And it's important to say you can get those at the home games throughout November and December at Tower Square, like you mentioned, but also during the week in our office as well. You can pop on down pretty much any time, and I believe Alicia's behind the counter here, so we'll put her on the spot. I think online option may be a possibility as well. It seems like that's where everything's going now, is online.
Well, it seems that I'm every day more and more sort of emails are clicking onto my BlackBerry with different sales popping up, and it's nice to see that the presence online, the money we've invested to go online is starting to pay dividends, certainly. And we think, as I said, I think it's going to increase as time goes on and people get more accustomed to it.
As we're standing here looking at merchandise, we got a Thanksgiving puck.
There you go.
Didn't even know we had these yet.
Either night. It's not Thanksgiving yet, so we got plenty of time to sell them.
Well, only a couple weeks away, so it's coming fast. And the new scarves as well. But I know it seems like you drop off a check to Alicia every day.
I'm probably Alicia's best customer. And for people who know, I do pay for the merchandise. Nothing's free, as you know, Damon. We pay for our merchandise, and my wife likes the jackets. My daughter's likes the jackets. I liked a couple jackets. I just purchased a sweatshirt. So I make sure that I've got all the newest things that come in. I'm not a scarf guy, so you won't see me with a scarf around my neck. But they're nice for people who like scarves.
Yeah, they look really good. And don't forget to check those out at games. Obviously, the main merchandise stand right near the main box office, or right above the top of the stairwell from the main box office. We are behind section 15. Kind of the second tier merchandise stand here. Just a great setup over by the kids club, over by the Booster Club table. Check it out. Just a great setup here, and it looks really good as we get into the holiday season. And don't forget about the presenting sponsor here, another weekly webisode with Bruce Landon here, Conquest Sport and Fitness, 1425 Westfield Street in Springfield. Appreciate everything they do to make these webisodes possible. And getting right now into the Facebook agendas. A lot of great topics on Facebook this week. Don't forget about those social media streams. Go to falconsahl.com anytime. Check out the official Facebook, official Twitter, updated pretty much hourly, minutely right now, if that's a word, as we get into the busy time. And parking is one of the main topics that came up a lot, and it's something we've talked about before. And Ralph Slate, I got to thank Ralph. We all know Ralph does a great job with Hockey DB, does a great job supporting us as well. But he had a great point on the parking. He gives away a lot of tickets. He's actually going to do a map for us, I believe. I got to get in touch with him after this webisode. But his big thing, 2 points he brought up: the price of the parking going up to $7, which is obviously something new this year, and also just making more awareness of all the different options where to park. You deal a lot with parking.
I deal with it all the time, and Ralph's brought up a good comment, certainly, but he has to understand, as others have to understand, that we do not control the parking, Damon. Some people think we do, and I try to negotiate the best parking deal I can with the Springfield Parking Authority. In the past, we were able to keep the price low. It was $3, it was $5, and when they hit me with $7 this year, I thought it was a bit of a jump, but again, you can only negotiate so many things, and we tried to get them to stay at $5 for another year. They do all their research as well. They do a great job of researching not only the markets in our division, certainly, but all through the American Hockey League and other sports venues as well, in other cities, and they look at similar size cities. So they do their homework as well, and they feel that $7 is very fair. It's hard for me to argue. I'd love to see it down to $5. I'd love to see it free if we could, but we know that's never going to happen. Nothing's free anymore, and so I'd like to see it lower, but I couldn't win that battle. They have a lot of bills to pay off over there as well. There's a lot of improvements that have to go into the Mass Mutual Center parking garage, or the Civic Center garage, so they have to make their money, and $7 they think is fair. And as you travel with the team extensively, and I travel with the team, and we go to other cities around the American Hockey League, it is more expensive in most other cities. Now, you can find around this building parking's free in some places. If you want to get down early, there's on-street parking. There's some other lots located in different areas around the area, only a couple blocks from here, where you can park for free or maybe park for $5. But if you're going to park, it's like any type of event. If you're going to park as close to the event as you can, you're going to pay a little bit more. And we see it. You see it at the Big E, I guess, an example. The closer you get, the more you pay. You see it in Boston, you see it in other cities. So I know the parking's an issue, but it's something I can't control. I wish I could. But we tried our best to keep the parking as low as we could, and they feel $7 is fair. And I'd be quite honest with you, Damon, even though we're several games into the season, I haven't had too many what I'd call complaints. A couple questions about it, but not what I'd call complaints.
Yeah, I think the pricing is what it is. I think Ralph brings up a good point. He's willing to help us, and I promise to get with you, Ralph, during next week, especially just going through and using our website and Facebook and social media to build up an awareness of where some great options are.